Hello everyone and welcome to another scalping session with Ben and Cata, although Cata is still on holiday. I know, the luxury of some people. So again, I have Raffaele with me. Hi Rafa, how you doing?
Hi Ben, doing good, thanks.
Good.
Hello everyone, Kata is lost, so he doesn't want to get back from holiday, so here I am again.
How the other half lives, right? No,
Yeah.
we all
He's
deserve
gonna
holiday.
get back so tan with long hairs.
Big beard. Could be. How's everyone doing on the chat? Let us know if you're here. Let us know if you're happy to do some trading. Yeah. Let me share my screen already. Because I already entered the trade. I couldn't resist this one. I just couldn't. And for people that may notice, I'm actually on the futures market right now. And this is not paper trading anymore. This is real life futures trading with a small demo account that I have here. So it's got $200 in a futures account. Currently crossed 20 leverage. The leverage itself doesn't really matter because we're controlling our losses with the stop loss and the risk base. So yeah, the order sizes will be good to control the risk. That's what we're doing here. I found this one obviously by using the quick scanner. Just quickly go over the settings. Set up a Binance futures with rise 2, drop 2%. Actually, this one can go because we're not using that. Drop, I'm not using fat finger on futures exchanges because there won't be. Well, you know what? Just for the sake of it, if it's there, it's there. It'll be a great opportunity. Yeah, so these are the settings. 5-minute time frame, meaning any drop in the last 5 minutes. Could be the last minute, could be the last 4 minutes. Doesn't really matter. And this is how I found that trade. It was 5 minutes ago here, or 13 minutes ago now. So I'm already in this trade for 13 minutes. It's going a bit slower, but yeah, this spike was beautiful, so I couldn't resist. So far outside the Bollinger Band. RSI huge, and the RSI was going back down. So it first dropped all the way here, then it got back up again. That's when I entered. And yeah, currently waiting for it to hit back to the moving average. So Rafa, do you have any news updates in the market? Why stuff has been moving? Why we might see some volatility today or not?
Yeah, I mean, this week it was like an explosive week for the crypto markets. Bitcoin and Ethereum deliver like textbook price move, big green candles, and sudden acceleration. But now there is like a brief pause. If you see the over past 84 hours, we have seen some slight correction, but make no mistake, I don't see this as a trend reversal so far.
So we're looking at Bitcoin, right? So let's let's take
Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, like Ethereum is quite stronger than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has a much powerful bullish trend than Ethereum.
Yeah, so this is the reversal that you were talking about. Actually, it's touching the lower side of the Bollinger Band.
So good point for an entry.
Could be, or yeah, we have to wait until it drops out if we're doing the scalping technique. But that's not something to do on the 4 hour. But what you could see here after a big rise up, so the similar here, then you see it touch the Bollinger Band, going sideways for a bit, and then continue. We could see that happening.
Yeah, Bitcoin
here.
is very technical. It's very technical, more than Ethereum. So it's easier to make trade on Bitcoin. So I think these are like simple profit-taking moves from like intraday traders using a quick scan. Nothing more like in the big picture. Is most like taking profits. If we move to 4 hour or even daily chart, we can see that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. New tab. Let's just do that. So, daily. We have the daily here.
Yeah, it looks like, some profit taking. Is not any like huge correction or any, negative sentiment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we see,
it could be sideways. I talked about this with Roman as well. We could see that consolidation part and maybe a range forming even, just like it did.
Yeah, my eyes, I look at like accumulation phase. I think there is a very balanced war between seller and buyer, so the liquidity is huge, and I think after this summer we could see new all-time highs, because like the macro picture is crystal clear. Institutional inflows into ETF and ETP, they are hitting new all-time highs, so there are like billions of dollars into the crypto market. So
yeah,
the fundamentals are strong.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I said it before, like expectation of new all-time high going into 150 maybe. By the end of the year.
Yeah, 2025 is gonna be a golden year for crypto in my view.
Let's see if we could find. Let's see if we could find another one. I mean, might as well. Let's just pin this one. Lock tap. There we go. See if there's anything. No, that's not good. Short, no, or long, no. Ooh, hello. Do we have anything?
Ooh.
Yeah, we have something. Take profit there. Stop loss there. Risk 1%, something like that. Oh, can I not? All right, yeah. So how much do we have? Spent, yeah. Should be okay. Oh, we can actually get it a little bit cheaper still. That's always good. What do we have? 245.
Yeah, looks good. Good chart.
Yeah. It's a bit tricky. I want to make sure that we get this one covered. Yeah, because it's moving out. We have more drops going. And this is why it's so difficult to backtest with this strategy, because you don't get that internal tick bit. So even if you're trading on the 3-minute, you don't get every single tick. So determining your entry sizes can be a little bit tricky while you're doing this live. I think like this support resistance is good. What do we get here? 2%. Yeah, I think we can risk a little bit more like that. Yeah, if this one fails, I'll take it. doesn't. So if it goes up there, I don't want it. Yeah. Locked up. Let's look at this one.
Stuck there.
Mm-hmm. Do we have more? We have bank. Not ready yet. That one we've already taken. There's nothing here. You know what? I'm not gonna do spot today. Just disable it. These are all old. Ooh,
So
I think.
where did you set your entry?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
It's very close, very close.
Yeah. I don't know. I do see like good recovery going, but in terms of risk reward, yeah, I really want this. So I really want it to go here. If it doesn't, then I don't want to take this trade. Look at this. What pattern do we see here?
Symmetrical triangle.
Yeah. And what does that usually indicate after that?
Is consolidation phase if it's get broken upside. But you know, it depends on the macro trend. So it could be up break, but also a down break.
Yeah. Actually, if this happens,
spot.
I think I'm just gonna add, because if that happens, if that spike happens, I probably want to get in a little bit more. So basically, if it takes out this bit, I actually want to go and increase my position. If that happens. So
Yeah, smart strategy.
It looks like it's happening.
Smart strategy is splitting your size in different entries.
I never go
in one entry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also like the oh, there we go. Got filled on this one.
Got it.
Yep. So I never I take the 1% part, right? But I'm okay with maybe risking 3 to basically up to 5%. It would be okay for a risk, because the probability of it working out and at a 5%, you would have a dollar cost averaged a lot better. So
yeah,
you get a lot better.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah.
So someone asked previous live stream. Whoa, wait, here we go. Previous live stream, you told that you're not working with a stop loss and you but increased your order. What's your strategy in this? Well, as I just showed, I increased my order, but as I'm trading futures, futures with leverage, you kind of have to use a stop loss. You kind of have to, because if you don't use the stop loss, you may run the risk of getting liquidated, especially if you're in cross mode. Did I not take this on futures? I took this on spot. Then this really doesn't make any. Sometimes the terminal is so nice that you don't even notice that you're in spot or futures.
we were too excited to, enter the
I was
the
like,
live trading.
yay!
We did, yeah, let's go. So we didn't pay attention that much.
There we
Ooh.
go. I mean, this was huge, right? This was same as the last time with that huge spike, 5-7%. It's just that this one is I don't know. I don't really do this often. Well, I've never really done this on futures. So today is a little bit of a test for me as well. Like how well can I perform this strategy on futures? This one is this one is the spot. So it's the paper trade. So at this point. Here
It seems like it's making the same pattern as at 10. You see like the big, 3 soldiers. Then like if you draw triangle, there is like up break and then dropping. So I think it's quite similar to what is happening right now.
So this is what Rafa is saying.
Yeah, it's a similar like 1, 2, 3, like Elliott wave.
Taking
1, 2,
this.
3, and then another like distribution phase, like lateral range, and then dropping. So we could see a similar scenario right now.
Yeah. Binance. Oh, that one stopped out. Actually, he can go in again.
Yeah. Getting with one more entry. Sell order. A buying order. It's like blue path is dropping like a hell.
This one is, yeah. Well, that's good. This is what we want to see, right?
Yeah.
You got some support and resistance right here. So the question is, will we get... I mean, this looks like a recovery. I really want to see this candle close. It's going to take a while. Okay, so the previous pattern is not repeating.
So far,
that's actually better. That's actually
better for us. But even in 2 different scenarios, we can manage our strategy well, because if it's go up, we increase our size, so we split our risk. If it drop, good for us because we take the profits. So always have like double strategies when you plan to
create win-win situations.
Yeah, plan A, plan B, and so everything will happen. It's good for us. We can make money or make even double money. So we have the stop loss place, so we don't risk too much.
Okay, we're gonna see a candle close, I think. Yeah, this is a good candle. Yeah, there we go.
Hammer candle.
Yeah. And this is always what I do. Impatient, not waiting for the actual candle close, but I mean, it's gonna be... It kind of has to be a hammer. And this is like on with just because it's paper trading, right? I'm a little bit less patient. It could be bad, could be good. Who knows? But yeah, it is a hammer candle, so that's good.
Yeah, it closed like a hammer candles.
Yeah. So people
It's
that
already
don't know what the
recovering.
hammer is, it just
Yeah.
means that you have open and close together with a large wick at the bottom. It's the hammer, and it's usually an indication for reversal. So as it happened outside of the Bollinger Band, oversold RSI, it's actually a good indication.
Yeah, also like RSI looks like a divergence. Even the price drop with new lower lows, but the RSI indicates like a divergence with higher lows. So every set is saying that there is a possible uptrend.
Let's see, what was the loss on the previous one? 1.2. That's sad. But they happen. Not every trade is a winner. I should have just increased it instead of like this was bad. That's kind of like a difficult thing where you're doing too much all at once. Doing a live stream, doing multiple trades at the same time. Trying to do a market overview.
Yeah. You need like 4 monitors, 5 monitors, and not even enough.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 here, but one is monitoring the live stream, and the other one is what everyone else is watching. But this is a good recovery. This is a good recovery.
Good entry. Good entry.
Yeah.
Are we looking for like 3% profit? Is
this 4% actually.
Oh, 4%. Oh gosh.
That's where it's at now. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that we will get there because, yeah. I mean, we don't want to be stuck in this trade for too long. Obviously, like if you look at this, these moves can be, 3 hours. So that's fine. I don't know if we're going to close any in the live stream, but as always, we would just post the results on Discord. Because for people that don't know, we have a Discord community where we share more and more every week. I talked about it yesterday on the live stream. There was a Wednesday live stream. Yes, there was a Wednesday live stream. Where we're going to share our watch lists for the smart money concept. And we will give you market analysis for smart money concept for free, but with that watch list as well. And of course, you will be able to download the watch list so you can easily import that into Altrady. So you don't have to manually add the watch lists and manually add the markets. You can just button click and start browsing, start trading, maybe, hopefully. Okay. We're touching this soon. Is there anything on the moving average? Got that. No, it hasn't touched that one yet. We've passed this one. I might need to take the profit there just to not drag this trade out for too long.
Yeah, it's moving so slow.
It's very slow.
So slowly. Yeah.
A lot of indecision in this price now. Wait, what's volume doing? Yeah, volume is still quite high.
Yeah. Usually, when the price is moving sideways, it's because liquidity is so high. So there is no winner between bulls and
Yeah,
And
but you can see
there.
it's very significant price, like, or very significant volume spike. So you had this
Yeah.
initial spike, of course, but now this one is still much higher than it was before.
Yeah, so at one point we will see a huge breakout. So at one point there will be a breakout.
Yeah. So either the buyers or the sellers, in this case the buyers are in play.
Maybe we can draw a volume profile from the dashboard on the left. Yeah. It's quite balanced between the two, the yellow and the blue. So usually like the blue are the long volume, and the yellow are the sellers. So we are on the top level, huge volumes there, and liquidity.
Maybe if we take more into consideration than this is the level that we're currently at. There's not much here. There's not much here. Flag is continuing. Or what is it? An ascending triangle. No, decent triangle. So difficult when English is not your first language.
Yeah, don't tell me that. Yeah, I need to go back to school and study geometry and English.
Exactly.
Trading, you need to know math, like psychology, English, geometry. You have to know every subject.
Cleaning up a little bit. How's this one doing?
Come on. They don't want to move.
It's not like last week where we had one trade and boom, 6 minutes later.
It's not like our last webinar.
No. Let's see.
So
if we can
most of the time trading is just patience.
Oh, just now, bank.
Trading.
Bank. Ooh. Ooh, bank.
Wow.
Maybe. Let's lock it. Home. No, like this would just be way too small as well. Hello. Wrong key. Yeah, 1.5.
5.
RVN dipped again, so we took that one, but it's on Binance Futures this time, so we can't take it now. Syrup. Oh, Syrup is recovering. Be nice to see if we just missed that one, I think. Because entry would have been on this candle somewhere. Yeah, because you'd see this in this candle dropped the RSI. So we'll see.
We put an alert.
Mm-hmm.
We are close to the moving average. It's touching it.
Yeah, we're seeing that the 20 moving average has now crossed the Bollinger moving average. What's the Bollinger band set to? Also 20. Oh, there's an exponential moving average. The other one is a simple moving average.
And Bollinger bands are getting closer. so the volatility is decreasing.
Yep.
We almost 1% net profit. Now looks like sellers are taking control.
Yep.
It's dropping, it's dropping.
Hopefully we're going to see a nice big candle.
Then it could be a good entry point for a long position too.
Maybe, yeah, if it turns around, then we'll...
Yeah.
Although we're currently in one-way mode, so I can't open it at the same time. We'd have to close this one first.
Yeah, we close it first. We take the profit, and then we use the profit to when you trade.
I like that part.
No
Take the
gamble,
profit.
guys.
But I will tell you this, like, now at this time, this is maybe I'm gonna regret this, but normally I would just put the stop loss now at break even. Like if it's gonna go back, then this trade is just like, it's not based on this anymore, so it's not based on the entry anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
So what I would do normally then, and I will fully admit this is where I usually struggle, because as soon as I do these things, then usually the price starts to return, taking out my liquidity, my stop loss, and then, you know, it's like a little sweep, and it just takes my stop loss and says thank you very much, and then pushes the price down.
Yeah, bye bye. It happens like 80% of the time.
Yeah,
like,
it happens quite often.
Yeah, it looks like, smart money, they are staring at your stop loss and they want to grab your liquidity over there.
Well, so I'm pretty sure they're watching this live stream, so they really want my what is it, $190 of investment.
Money is money, Ben.
That is very true. That is very true. Well, this is 20x leverage, right? So it's just a $10 margin. Actually, I think the margin is, it's 32 now. I've not confirmed it. We're still waiting with this order here.
Yeah, $5 today, $5 tomorrow. At the end of the month is like $150. So you can buy a you can buy a 3 times, 4 times Altrady subscription. So it's money.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've based this on a percentage of the $200 that I had, right? So if this plays out, so I'm currently at 0.5% on the portfolio in 45 minutes. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, that's relevant.
I just wanted to close properly below this moving average of the Bollinger Band. But it may not happen.
It is retesting the moving average, so if it fails, we're gonna see a huger drop again. So this looks like a retest for the sellers. Let's see if it's like a buyer trap.
Nine seconds left. It's not a clear indication yet.
volumes are still high.
Yeah, relatively.
Um,
They are dying down a bit. I mean, we can see small drop in volume.
Yeah. Here we go. Looks like retest failed for now.
Oh, how is this one doing?
This one is good too.
Similar. Oh,
You just call it?
oh, come on, come on. Breaking out of this support resistance bit. There we go. Yeah. Oh, look at that. 3785. So syrup has moved out. I just got the alert here. How's the RSI looking? Looks like it's going to go back up. But there's so much support resistance here. This could have been like the pullback a little bit continuation.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to break it. This momentum is very strong.
Yeah.
Momentum is very strong.
There we go. More push. Now let's see what the next candle will do. Yeah, that's going. It's flying. Is there any support resistance here? Look at that.
It's going to, yeah. Momentum is so strong. It's going to reach the higher high.
Let's see how much we're at. Ooh, that's nice. Just leave that open for now. Can we go back to this market, please?
Ooh. We are close to the lower band.
Yeah, we're close to the lower band.
So it's almost time to say goodbye.
And hopefully, when it does touch, it does something like this. And then... Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this recovery. Like, just imagine,
Nice
we would have been in profit right now. Like, for both of them.
Yeah, it's 1% here and 1% there. So yeah.
Yeah.
2% in 30 minutes. Ooh. Oh, so unlucky.
No, it's still going.
I mean,
look at the volume.
it plays. Oh, I thought it was miss, but you are in, right?
No.
Oh,
I've not actually placed a trade just yet. Just hoping for a little bit more. I mean, if people are wondering, where did you set your stop loss? Around this level here. That's liquidity where the price may go to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. What's wise here? Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been moving markets. Doesn't like that sometimes. Oh, looks like we got saved.
Keeping pushing higher and higher.
Yeah.
Difficult choice.
You know what? I think it might even take this liquidity and then. So if it does that, don't want it to go further than this. Get this if it gets out there. I want it to break out there.
What about VVV?
Yeah, it's
Like,
going up.
it's going up.
So, but this one is gone, and I'm gonna set the stop loss
At break even.
Yeah, just a little bit there. Just because, yeah, this might turn into due to slippage. This might go into a little bit of a loss, but that's okay.
Yeah, safe trading.
Exactly. They can't all be winners. Like I expected. This is just going on. This is dragging out for so long. Normally after this, you could see a faster move down.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we're either going to take a small loss on this case, or we're going to take that good profit right here. Or maybe even if it just, like if it really starts to dip, I might be tempted to move the stop loss or the take profit even lower. RVN, what's RVN doing? It's going to be touch and go, actually. Another technique that can help, especially if you're doing this and you get a little bit of a hot potato feeling, then just to split your profit targets as well. Just like that.
Nice.
Taking off
Nice trick.
60%, like that. Like that. Right? We have the ability to split take profit, so sometimes you just have to use that.
We have the tools, so why not? Yeah, it is interesting.
Did we get into syrup? No, we did not do anything with syrup yet. So we have our there, and those are the targets. And it's like, this strategy was based on Bollinger Bands, right? It is. That's where you determine your entry. But you also need to look for previous liquidity zones and support and resistance stuff.
Always try to combine more stuff.
Yeah, not too much, but support and resistance.
Yeah, not too much. You make like, GAN and looks like a mess up chart. But yeah, we have Bollinger Bands, RSI, and then we use.
How's the moving average looking? Also not dipping yet. The other thing, like another technique that I use, and I'm just going over different techniques just to kill the time a little bit, but when you see this happen and you're doing your take profit and you're day trading, right? So you're sitting behind your computer, you're not constantly behind the same chart, but you are watching it, so you can do this a little bit more manual, where you move the stop loss down gradually. So in this case, I would just move it to this level where we have the middle of the Bollinger Band now, so the moving average of the Bollinger Band. So if it goes up to there, or touches it, then I want to get out. So this means that this trade might not be a loss now due to slippage. So we might be safe from slippage now. Possible, right?
So useful. Full advice.
Because we know that by trading the Bollinger Band, if it goes up or above the moving average line, that's usually a trend reversal as well. So if it goes up back above this one, then there's a higher probability that it goes to the other side, and we don't want that.
Right.
We also have this trend line here, and we might get that sweep. We might just get that grab of liquidity before the actual continuation down. Possible. We don't know. But in this case, we're trying to minimize the risk and increase the success rate of this strategy, right? So by taking, like, we could leave it in like this, but we're day trading, right? We're not firing and forgetting like we do with smart money. We're scalping. We're trying to scrape every bit of the barrel. And look, there we go. We get the exit. And then we have to wait until every data bit is in and see if we got the profit or not. There we go. That's the final bit of profit. So we ended it with... is it closed? No, it's not updated yet. Come on, update. Sometimes it takes a while for the position to track all the trades. There we go. Now it's done. And what do we have? Yeah, 0.23% profit. But this is 40 cents, right? So you could say, oh, whoop-de-doo, we've done a whole hour for 40 cents. But let's just look what it is. 40, 43. Oh, is it like that? No. What am I trying to do? So I have I don't know what this keyword is. It's not giving me. No, that should be less than 1.
You're calculating the leverage?
The calculation is wrong in this case. Oh, there we go.
It's like, okay.
So it's 0.25% on the portfolio in this case.
Yeah, but it was a safe trade. Remind that we move it to a safe place because we manage the risky and the strategy, but we could take even more. So this was the worst scenario. The worst scenario.
Yeah, and this profit is including the fees, right? So that's the fee percentage of 0.05% is also deducted. So it's true net profit. So they're just percentages. Keep that in mind. Even though I'm trading with just a demo account of $200, you can increase your risk. You can increase your, like if you, right now, if you're doing, like I'm doing 1% risk on $200, right? So I'm not going to be risking a lot of money. But you could use $200 as leverage. I keep that as the margin, but take 5% risk, and then all of a sudden it starts to add up, and you'll quickly increase your portfolio size. Well, it looks like we made the right decision, right?
Yeah, fortunately you set up everything to be safe, and look at this. You were right. The price is reversing, and we set the stop loss even lower than, higher than the break even. So we got some profit, and the price is getting against us.
Yeah.
It is a nice trade. It is a nice trade.
A decent profit. Like we could have said, you know what, if it touches the bottom one, but it didn't even do that. Right? It never touched the bottom part of the Bollinger Band. Never did that. And we might see another long opportunity. Like if this, because maybe what it will do is actually, it went down from there, or maybe depending on what we used. Let me just reverse that, because then we have the nicer levels as well. Let's see if it got any. Yeah, so low point somewhere here. So it got to this level. So we might see dip down to here on the Bollinger Band. Could be. But I don't know what Bitcoin is doing now. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Nice recovery on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin and all the other altcoins. That's fine.
Anything else I have open? It's just from the bot. Oh yeah, it might be nice to show you. Like, these are the bots that have been running. The Better Traders bot has been doing very consistently well, and the crypto-based scanner bot, after these two delistings that happened, that I explained in a few episodes ago, you can see that the profit is very consistent as well. So going up. So in the last 2 months, less than 2 months, it actually made up for 460 loss, going up to this. So that's almost 600 that it went up. And of course you have the drawdown from the unrealized profit, but they will recover. They will push this price higher.
Crazy numbers. That's so amazing.
Yeah, it's just a shame of these delistings, because this would have been like this would have been at $600, and then on an investment here would have been like 10% as well. That's part of trading. You might get delistings every now and then. It sucks, but we have to deal with it. So that was a 1% loss. Yeah, 1.2. So actually now, if this, I would actually be comfortable doing the same like this right now, because we can just set it up and do fire and forget because the stream is almost ending. So what I would do is, in this case, do it similarly. So I want to give it some room, some more room here. I don't want to see this chart. It's nice. I've shared my chart with Roman now, or my account with Roman. So he's adding stuff here. Although I should just like change it to mine. But... oh, maybe did I? Oops, sorry, Roman. I just changed his settings. Oh, it's a terrible idea sharing your account. But yeah, here, putting it there. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm just putting the stop loss here again. Now moving the take profit here because we can see that there's a trend reversal incoming for this one now because it did close here. You can see a lot of candles closing above this moving average now. So yeah, and especially also with Bitcoin going up. So that's why it's always a good idea to also keep Bitcoin in mind a little bit, especially because we're trading the USDT markets, right? USDT markets, they lag a little bit behind Bitcoin. But in this case,
Bitcoin
we're locking in profits.
Ooh. Yeah, Bitcoin is the benchmark, so always keep an eye on it when you trading other pairs.
Yeah. Oh, where did it go? Didn't reach this one, but it got this liquidity here, this support and resistance level here, and then it reverted. But it didn't. It wasn't outside of the Bollinger Band, so I would not have entered here. But it would have been a nice trade. I'm still getting used to the shorting. I normally did this on the spot market, so shorting wasn't really an option. Obviously, if I had some coins, I would do it, but it does bring a different dynamic doing this on the futures exchange. Do we have anything just now?
Environment.
1 million Bob. Oh my god, how did they come up with these things? What's this about? I want to be an instant millionaire of Bob. A Bob millionaire.
A Bob. Oh my god, so funny name. Like Daddy, like the meme coin of Andrew Tate. Daddy.
Oh dear. Oh my. My, oh my. Look at that. 5%. What does FIP say? Half here. And this is solve. We do need to see that red starting to form. Otherwise taking this trade.
Yeah, and that like price level look good as a take profit.
So the other positions are protected now anyway. They've got stop losses. Well, the VVV is closed, so the RVN one is in a stop loss position. So. Actually, what we can, so many things that we can show, like this, doing 2% in this case, like that. Doing no, not start position at, expire position at when it gets to this part. Yeah, I want to enter actually.
There is a grid sell, 3 sell orders.
Yeah. And also if it doesn't take it there, no, less than that, like the next 3 minutes or so. Yeah. So we can do this. Also nice, just to show. So what this will do is that if I'll find this too far. Need this candle. Yeah. If this one doesn't get filled on the next candle, then it will be closed. Then we don't take this. Or if this is the price, if this price is reached, then we also don't take it. And if otherwise, it will just take this position. And it
So
looks
they're
like,
gonna be automatically removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So at
That's
7:03, so in a few seconds, if it doesn't fill in this candle, then it should get closed. This is a way that you can just set it and then
Wow.
Yubi, this is
This is what we were looking for.
yeah.
And is the Binance paper.
Yeah. Just moving the stop loss up, locking in the profits further.
We are close to 3% net profit. That is an impressive number. So 3% is RVN plus VVN. 0.25% is 3.25% in 1 hour.
Yeah. As you can see, the position was cancelled out.
It recover. It get recover. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, here. That's where we were. Binance futures. So the position was cancelled out.
Will cancel because you set the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Because it didn't fill within the time.
Oh, okay.
Right, but so that's how you would do it if you're like I don't want to do this right now, but I because I have to look at another market. So you let the system help you, right? So you let the system manage it for you and say, okay, I'm going to take this trade, but only in this time window, and then otherwise I have to reassess. And I'm not saying that I won't enter this trade, but I'm just saying that I only wanted to enter the trade on this candle. Otherwise, I have to reassess. Right, that's basically what I said to do.
That's awesome. So you can set the alert and then the timing.
Yeah, you can do it based on price and based on time as well. So we might be able to find better.
And now you are going to replace it again. Nice.
Yeah. And I can also set it to entry price in this case, so that what this does, also another cool feature, is that the So I'm going to enter this now. Just hopefully I
Here
didn't
we go.
mess this up with too much. No, it's fine. I used 80. It's fine. But yeah, if more fill, like if more entries fill, then this take profit will automatically move up based on the percentage. But we're close to reaching this one. We've hit our first target. So that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna just move it to this support and resistance part just to lock it in. We could make ourselves a little bit easier actually. Just enable the trailing part. Like that. So we're locking in the profits. It looks like it's gonna hit it already.
So you have set to stop loss.
Yes,
right?
Double stop loss. Why not? Isn't that great? Which system allows you to
It's
set
so great.
double stop
Oh my
loss?
god. You opened my mind. You opened my mind. And now everything I was doing in trading was wrong. I just put one stop loss. Now I have to put it two.
Yeah, so what does this do, right? So I'm locking in my profits here and I'm setting up a trailing stop loss right here. Meaning that if it starts to trail here, then I don't want my stop loss here to stay here. No, I want this one to move up. And I want to start trading with this one, right? So if we get into this area, then this stop loss will take over. That's fine. But I don't want normally with one trailing take profit and no stop loss, then this one would still be in free fall. So I want to have this stop loss like now, out, 3% profit.
That's
Done.
brilliant.
Right, but if
That's
it had
brilliant.
if it had gone up further, great. But yeah, this move is too far. Like it's gonna go down here. Maybe it will continue to go there, but it's gonna go here or like slowly here. Maybe it will die down there. Who knows? Solve. We were in solve.
Yeah, it is weak candle, huge candle.
So yeah, nice. So we had that loss, that initial loss, 1.2, and then we made it up for 3% profit. Not bad. That makes 2 for 2.
Not bad at all.
So this one was profit, small profit. This one was a nicer profit. And now we're waiting for this one, which has a lot of room left. And we're 10 minutes past the normal one. So 10 minutes past the live stream end. So I will, keep people updated on this one. See what happens. Could be a nice profit. Could be me crying in the shower later tonight. But, we win some, we lose some. Right? In this case, I'm hoping for it to go there because if it does that anytime soon, if it does that in the next few candles, that'll be great because this momentum, it cannot be sustained like that. It'll have to make that correction. Soda says, I often see that the stop loss is placed on the exponential moving average for 9. That could happen. But if it's a cross, then you could also think like it depends. If it's the cross for reversal, then that would be a good way to protect it because as soon as it hits that that cross, then you could see a continuation of it and move against you. So it's not that several years ago when I was talking to someone who was trading this strategy a lot, they actually changed it. So they entered based on this, and then they would indeed get out on the moving average crossover, like here. but with different moving averages. I'm not exactly sure what his settings were, but with different ones, so that he would ride the wave all the way till it continues to go down. And actually, this one you would still be in it, because this one is the crossover. This is the bullish crossover, so he would only exit on a bearish crossover, meaning that he would be in this trade still. So he would have entered here, would still be in the trade here, and only get out on the loss, or on the reversal. But obviously, if you get to this top part of the Bollinger Band, then that might also be a way to get out. Like there are multiple exit strategies really when it comes to scalping. You just have to constantly adjust. Like the main theory is clear. The main the start take profit is clear, but whatever happens can happen, right? You have to adjust from there. That's what makes this a little bit more stressful and a little bit more difficult to manage compared to other types of strategies where it's just a fire and forget. You execute strategy, zero emotion. This is a lot more emotional. Yeah, a lot more emotional, which is difficult. This is why I kind of stopped doing this strategy, because it was taking too much of me and would get frustrated if I was on a losing streak. Obviously be happy and full of confidence when you're on a winning streak, but yeah. Like last week, I was absolutely overjoyed, even though it was paper trading, right? But the fact that we got that profit in 6 minutes made me so happy.
Now the market is getting back what he gave to us.
Yeah, exactly. Today is slower, but still, we did not make a loss.
Yeah, I mean we made 2 great trades.
Yeah, one actually we messed up one. This one I kind of messed up because I should have moved it down, but that was just, yeah. I would have entered here again. So this one would have been a single profitable trade where we may have been in here, and that would have been a lot more profit, of course. But yeah, that's all hindsight. It's easy to talk about that. But currently,
but overall today and the last webinar session, you did great trades. So we made 2 great trades.
Punish the
session and 3 great trades today.
Soda says punish the stress ball. I don't have a stress ball yet. I need one. Like you need to. I always remember that big enter button with the as a stress button. Bam! Smash the keyboard. Mm-hmm. Right, Rafa, I think we're gonna leave it at that for today.
We're gonna close it in profit, or you want to leave it there and we see next time what happened to the trade?
We'll see what happened next time to the trade, because I'm not gonna close it now because it's now in a loss. So we need to see what happens here. It might take another trade. In this case, let's reassess the stop loss a bit better, because I don't want to get caught with my, because I set it to this one right here. Yeah, if it takes that, oh, there we go. Now watch the magic happen. So take profit was here,
and
now take profit's there. Take profit just automatically moved up.
Wow.
How awesome is that?
Oh yeah, so the one on the left is the new take profit?
This one is the new take profit, yeah. I don't know what this floating thing is doing there, but that's easily resolved by doing that. There we go. Now it's gone.
How much is the size I mean, the amount you
Currently,
entered
it's at 120. Yeah, so we're currently in $120. Are we gonna get another? Yeah, we're gonna get another hit, and we're gonna get the stop loss straight after. Yep, done.
Hit the ball. Hit the ball.
This is why you don't work with stop losses, right? Because this is a great trade. It's bad. Like in hindsight. Ugh. Look at that. I'm gonna have to walk away with this because trying so many things, showing off the platform and how it works, and then this trade. But still, are we still in it? No, we're not, right? No, we're not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the stop loss. Oh, look at it go. For this, you would use the stop loss cooldown, by the way. Ugh. It's just such a
violent pump,
yeah.
like a jump scare.
Yeah. I need to delete this. Delete this. Oh, I cannot delete. Yeah, I can. Convert to. Oh, that's already that. I don't have any position. Yeah. Save. Okay, need to check that in a minute. Cannot. I want to. Oh, I see. It's on the different side. Okay. All right, everyone. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna see you all later. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.